Good day, Exiles. Welcome back to another Path of Exile farming video. In today's video, I have for you the results from the last 50 low tier maps that I ran in SSF using the Keystone Meticulous Appraiser for the 100 map farming test. For reference, Meticulous Appraiser is a keystone that causes modifiers to area item quantity from map quality, modifiers, fragments and Eldritch Altars to instead apply to item rarity at 300% of its value. Quick disclaimer, I know that 100 maps is a very low sample size, but if you want, I can run this test for a lot more maps or move on to a new strategy. So far from this test, the results are not good. More on that later. Before we dive into some farming gameplay, I wanted to update you all with my latest MF gear. You can find the link down in the description. I managed to get a viscous collab from Ritual, so I used that for most of the maps in this part of the series, and so my MF stats are a bit higher than the first video of this farming strategy. If you are interested in watching the results from the first 50 low tier maps that I ran, I will have the link in the description. Also, if you find this video helpful, please leave a comment and also subscribe, it will help me a lot. I will try my best to improve the quality of my videos and give you more insights on SSF strategies. Enjoy the gameplay with my Deadeye Lightning Arrow character and stick to the end where I will talk more about the results from this test. I have also included my expedition collection at the end because it was one of the league mechanics I was using during this test alongside Ritual. No essence, harvest, legion, boxes or anything like that, just these two mechanics. Before we get to the final results, I want to address this question I got. I also see it in forums and on other videos. Why should I run low tier maps? First of all, let me tell you a bit about my background in this game. I started playing Path of Exile back in Rampage League, in Trade League, and then transitioned into solo self-found when Incursion League was released in 2018. I was never a good player, but I consider myself a little above average. Just a bit. When Archnemesis was released, I wanted to get my first level 100 character, and so I did, playing one of my favorite builds I ever tried. Over the years, I learned that sometimes you have to farm low tier maps, especially in the beginning, or when playing SSF. You need the loot and the currencies, and you also need to build a map base to progress. Farming strategies in low tier maps offer more casual and relaxed gameplay, oftentimes more safe, risk-free, and a lot more budget-friendly. Sometimes Alk and Go is all you need. Using the correct, optimized strategies, you can build a wealth of currency and maps, and then progress to the end game a lot smoother, especially on SSF or Hardcore. Now, let me tell you about the results. So far as you can see from my stash tab, the results are not looking good. In terms of unique items so far in the 100 maps I ran, I didn't get any good uniques that is worth a lot if you are playing in trade, but I did get some interesting uniques for future characters in my SSF journeys in Path of Exile Trials of the Ancestor. The one divine I got was from Ritual, and as you can see, Meticulous Appraiser is bad in terms of farming currencies. That is to be expected. After all, it converts the quantity of maps to rarity, which will result in less currency. One thing to note is that I got back a total of 141 maps, including yellow and white tiers, which means I can sustain maps and keep looking for unique items if I want to, but I believe it's not worth it. I may try some more maps, we will see. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, have a great, blessed RNG day. See you on the next one.